beauties, welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I am on a roll with these videos, so shout out your girl because baby been working hard. Okay, starting off with some hair that is already pretty much cornrowed. I say some hair in like third person like it's not my own. Anywho, and of course some true scalp tape. I'm gonna be using Pump It Up, a little Frizz Ease, a little of the Pattern Beauty Shine, and then of course Eunice's Body Wave. This is a 24-inch. I have already pre-bleached the knots. It did already come lightly pre-plucked. This HD lace. Y'all know they give a ton of goodies, especially this little wig band. Y'all, this was clutch, and I just like the color. It was super like popping. Okay, and then they also gave me a hot comb, which clearly mine needed to be replaced. Let's just talk about that. Okay, it actually comes with a guard, which I'm not sure what the plastic guard is for. I'm assuming to just like protect the actual metal, and then of course it actually has a temperature set, so I love that. Like I said, I did go ahead and pre-bleach the knot, so if you guys need a tutorial on how to like really strategically bleach these knots, I have quite a few. I'll be sure to maybe like tag it in this video somewhere on the screen, or leave it in my description box as well. Now initially I wanted to do a middle part. I was gonna do this little TikTok hairstyle, and then I realized I was like, a side part might be cute. I literally just put up a video with a red unit from Eunice as well, and I wanted to just follow that same kind of like side part look, but for those of you that don't want to wear color, I wanted to give you another option, so why not try it on myself. Now if you have not seen this method before, what I literally do is spray onto a brush, usually like a foundation brush that I'm not really using, and then of course I take a little bit of that Pump It Up, I'll spray it directly on there, lay it across my hairline, blow it with that blow dryer just a small bit, in case you're wondering. It's from Pattern Beauty. And then of course I pull down the lace really tight, close down to my scalp, and then I will literally use my hand to press everything in. You guys can kind of see I'm going back and forth, ear to ear, making sure that everything matches. And y'all, I don't know if you can tell from here, but that lace was super HD. When I tell you I did not do any plucking, literally all that I did was bleach these knots, and that was pretty much it. I wanted to do that because I love to pretty much keep the integrity of the hair, just to really see what the company is going to give you straight out of the gate. Now obviously the body wave didn't look like a body wave when I just showed it to you. It's because it's completely brushed out. But step number whatever we're on, okay, go ahead and pretty much just trim off the lace. Don't get too caught up in, you know, trying to do the zigzag and all that drag, okay? If you have really good lace, it does not matter how you cut it, baby. It should melt in, and that's just period, okay? So I hate that. Anyway, yes, go ahead and just go over all of the edges of the wig and literally blend it in. Go ahead and put on that wig band, and you should pretty much be set to start the remaining of the style, because of course this is a 13x4, so we don't get as much parting space as we may be used to with the 13x6, which literally means 13 inches across from ear to ear, and then of course 4 inches from the front of the head going backwards. So that's just the kind of tidbit there. I like to use a light holding spray just because it's workable. I'm still able to kind of maneuver through the hair. I'm still able to go through with the pressing comb, use hot tools without it getting chalky, sticky, and just kind of looking weird. But we did need something that was going to help everything just kind of look like it was salon ready. So I did notice there was a little part on this wig where, of course, because it's super thick and full, I don't know if you guys can tell from here, so I needed to actually kind of tweeze out the parting area just a little bit, just to really make everything blend. Now in the beginning of the video, you guys saw that I quickly showed you the true scalp tape. It's from another company, so I did not want to, you know, intrude on Eunice's lovely review. However, I did go ahead and just apply that underneath my wig. If you are not new here and have seen a ton of my videos, you guys will already be familiar with the true scalp tape. If not, check it out after I show you how to style this one, right? So the lovely thing about this tool is I can't remember if I had this on like a 320. I feel like it was like 320 or 330 or something like that, but it was a really low number. I was able to literally put this up against my scalp without it being burned. Now obviously I could have done that with the old one. I don't know why I never did. which is probably why it ended up looking burned by the end of it. But nevertheless, I was super appreciative that they did go ahead and send me this. So it will be available, I'm sure, on their site. Y'all know I'm the queen of trying to make sure y'all got a coupon discount code. So definitely be sure to check out the description box. Do not hesitate to check out the description box because you're going to want to make sure that you take advantage of any of the deals. Eunice is really, really good when it comes to constantly giving discounts, always having something on sale, and of course you're getting quality units that are super affordable. Now, Eunice is a large company, and so I'm sure they should be able to ship to your area. So definitely just make sure that you check that out. And you guys can see I'm lightly going through with the hot comb, kind of lifting up any of the areas that I don't want to be overly flat. What I find is that sometimes we do that hairspray and then you just got a super flat wig, but we want to kind of keep some volume around the parting area. That's just what I prefer, right? You do what you love. Now, I did notice some bulkiness in the back. I don't think it was the wig, y'all. I really think it was my braids because usually my hair is not as long or thick as it is right now when I did the pattern that I showed. So anyway, that's on me. But I did go ahead and pretty much trim up the bottom. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. When you do the cornrows, I'll tag like a video of showing you how to appropriately do them. That way your hair is super flat. I ended up doing this more for like a bob, creating volume in the back, but that's neither here nor there. I did go ahead and pretty much just shape this up. You guys can see I wanted everything to kind of frame my face. So I did some when I say very, very light, I mean extremely light layers. I went ahead and took a razor comb. I got it from, I believe, a beauty supply store, but I'm sure it's on Amazon. If it's not already in my Amazon store, I'll try to link one because sometimes you guys have trouble finding it. But I did go ahead and just kind of lightly layer it up, and you guys can see that's how it would lay. Today's video is going to be a little bit, a little bit more of a wavy vibe. I wasn't going for like curls or anything, just super straight. You guys can see just from me parting off that small section in the front how thick the hair is. If you ain't see it, baby, rewind it back because this hair is super full and super soft. That was one of the things that I noticed. I ended up washing this unit about 3 times before installing it, just because I noticed the first time when I rinsed out the bleach that it was so much bleach still left in the actual hair strands. So that was me, okay? So I ended up washing it over and over, and y'all, the hair just continued to get even softer. So that is a rule of thumb. Whenever you get your units, if you are nervous about just anything that could have happened in the factory, rule of thumb, wash it before you actually put it on. And then, of course, make sure that your hair is nice and prepped and prime. If you need to use a leave-in, a deep conditioner, any type of oil, definitely make sure that you are protecting your natural hair underneath these wigs. I try my best not to do anything with glue just because I believe in healthy hair, right? Obviously, my hair is up and down. Sometimes it's healthy, sometimes it's heat damage, but I'm here to show you what to do when that happens to you as well. So I hope that it's helping. Now, a lot of you usually ask me, Chrissy, how do I do the curls? I don't get the technique. Go out, get you a super inexpensive 2-inch curling rod. It doesn't have to be anything fancy at all. I believe I got this from Target. And literally, you guys, look at these curls. Come on now. This looks super pretty, super bouncy. The hair was shiny. You guys can see just from like on camera, y'all know I'm not making this up. Like, come on now. So it was super pretty. It's super full, but I wanted to make sure that I set the curl. So I actually went ahead and took some Frizz-Ease and literally drenched this stuff, okay? One thing that I love about it is that it does not hold the hair so stiff to where when I go to brush this out, it looks choppy and crazy and like sticky. The hair will still have movement. You guys will see. So I'm going to go through the curling process. I really kind of want you guys to see this. If you need to kind of rewind it back, play it again, watch it over, definitely do that. But you guys can see I'm taking pretty large sections and literally putting the hair, throwing it to the back, curling away from my face, and allowing the curling rod to do the work. You guys can see, I don't know if I'm even explaining this in the best way, but if you are a beginner and you're like, Chrissy, that's not enough, let me know, okay? So that I can do a step-by-step curling only video for you, because I really want y'all to get this. Like, I'm trying to save y'all some money, all right? I really, really am. So, of course, y'all know, once I pretty much got all the curls set, I needed to make sure that, of course, I set the side that we're already working on. But I was just super happy with it overall, y'all. Looking in this little side mirror, baby, okay? I knew this was a winner. This was a winner. If we could have done like a 13 by 6, whew, y'all, I don't even know what to say, okay? Now for this, you guys will see a lot of the times to kind of get rid of that bulk, I would usually use like mousse and then hit it with that blow dryer. Or I will allow the hair to be set overnight. That way, when I go in to pretty much use the hot comb to really hit the roots really well, it'll already be prepped and primed. In this case, I just let it air dry literally on the floor on a towel. Like, it was nothing special about this process. So I really wanted to make sure that everything was smooth. And again, Frizz Ease is doing the job. You don't have to use this brand. You can use whatever you want, but it's super inexpensive and it gets the job done. So I'm going to go ahead and pretty much just hit those roots. You'll see, okay? Obviously, wait about 30 seconds, let it kind of dry a little bit. And then, of course, just make sure you don't have your hot tools up to the max capacity because all hair curls at a certain temperature. So you never really have to just go overboard, right? And then, of course, the biggest thing is, for me, I just like to curl away from the face because it seems to frame my face a little bit better, and it always helps when you have that layer in there. And y'all can see the shine just when it hits the iron, okay? Beautiful, beautiful hair. I need this in the 13 by 6 units, baby, okay? We have to do another collaboration because I was in love with this freaking unit, and I have not used or done a review on a 24-inch in a while. The hair so far is really soft. Like I said, I washed it 3 times. I was not getting any shedding, any tangling, and I mean, I went through this hair over and over and over again. In case you guys are wondering what I use to shampoo and condition, it is the Aussie Moist Conditioner. Now, that's available pretty much everywhere, but again, you can always use whatever you feel comfortable with. And then you guys can see on this brush out, I'm literally just taking a nice cute little paddle brush, and it does have a little bristle to it, but and I'm pretty much just brushing throughout the curls. You guys can see how soft and like shiny it is. If you want to add a little bit more sheen, really kind of get that salon glow, then definitely go in and do that. And then, of course, to get rid of any flyaways, I went ahead and pretty much just hit it again, you guessed it, with the hairspray. And of course, I had to show y'all the back because y'all always get on me like, Chrissy, now turn around, okay? This is me doing that for you. And a little extra. But yeah, so you guys can see just how full and shiny and vibrant the hair is. To me, the curls just looked amazing. And y'all know, because this is a glueless install, you can absolutely take this on and off at night, not only to just preserve the curls, but just so that you don't have to think about, is my wig sliding back? Is the glue pulling? Is the cap underneath still secure? Like, y'all, literally, I went from wig cap, a little bit of true scalp tape, some braids, to a full-blown wig install. And y'all know I did have to change my shirt because Eunice will get on to me about having a black shirt on, okay? That is like something I know. So anyway, I did go ahead and just put on a cute little pretty little thing, a hoodie, nothing too crazy. It's not even a hoodie. It's a pullover just so that you can better see the curls. Girl, okay, looking so cute. I love this. Y'all let me know. I mean, y'all gonna tell me anyway, but is this something that you guys are interested in? Let me know how you feel about the hairline. And of course, I always have to just do a little extra because sometimes when I'm not 100% feeling the style, and you can tell, you know the difference when you feel like you look good, just that look on your face changes. And I don't know what it is about these a few little pieces of baby hair that makes me feel like, okay, spicy sometimes. So you guys can see I did go ahead and just lightly pull some hair out. I'm hitting it with that hot comb on super low because we do not want to burn this pretty face, okay? And then, of course, I did go ahead and actually just use I believe it's like a 1/4 inch curling rod to get it curled up, hit it with some pump it up very lightly just to hold it into place. And y'all, we gotta look, okay? Now, the next thing is I need to get into the skincare routine because y'all, I've been breaking out. Nothing too crazy. My skin looks good right now with me recording this, but let me know if y'all want that update. Leave me any comments or questions down below. I love y'all. Stay pretty. And of course, y'all know I will see you in my next video. Bye, babies.